Today, Kevin and I have 3 sets of items we're going to be trying from Mrs. Mekler's Mercantile. These were mailed to us from Courtney W in Massachusetts. That is a different Courtney than his sent us stuff from like Goldbelly. This is a new Courtney. So Courtney W has been watching, she said, the channel for a long time, and she wanted to send us something. So she sent us this, but she also sent us a gift card to buy some stuff for the channel, which we greatly appreciate. So from Mrs. Mekler's Mercantile, we're going to be trying the Rudolph's Reserve, and this is assorted holiday treats. And so I just want to, I want to open these for you here so that we could see them up close before we go over to the table and give them a try. Let me open it this way. Before we give them a try over at the table, I want you to see this up close. And there is a description on the back of the box of what you get. So we'll be talking about everything once we go over to the table. This ribbon is stuck to the bottom, so that's why it won't go off. But this is how it looks. You get like little Christmas tree gummies. There's, look, little snowman gummies. There's something big back here. So we'll just have to talk about this when we get over to the table. We'll see what all of that is, full of stuff. And then we have this. This is called Ms. M. Bumbles Reserve. And this is Jarcuterie. So instead of charcuterie, it's Jarcuterie because it's all in a jar. And this has all kinds of things in it, but it is there is a seal on it, so I will open that and we'll be taking that stuff out. Look how big. That looks like a chocolate. Twinkie. Yeah, it looks like a chocolate covered Twinkie. That had to have gone in the jar first because it's so big. Okay. And then we have some caramels. So let me show you what is in this box of caramels. We have 3 dulce de leches caramels. And see, this is this one, I believe. And then we have some sea salt caramels. And you can see the sea salt on the top. We also have some vanilla caramels, and that might be these. We'll see. And we have some white chocolate truffles, and we have some butter pecan truffles. So I took some items, a couple of each thing from the Rudolph's Reserve, and I laid it on the cutting board as well. You get a dark chocolate covered sandwich cookie. And milk chocolate. I know, they did not mention the milk chocolate one.
But that's clearly milk chocolate.
Yes, but you do get, in our collection, we got a dark chocolate, we got a milk chocolate. It says you get Holiday Wonderland gummies, which is, you get a green, a red, and a snowman. And then you get milk chocolate toffee.
I guess, and that's these?
Yeah, I guess so. And then you get peppermint bark shortbread bites, red apple caramel bites, and snowflake pretzels.
Okay, so that must be these little balls then. I don't know what that is.
I know. Or unless that's the toffee, because I don't know. We'll have to see when we get into it. Yeah. So why don't you want to start with some of the gummies?
Sure.
Okay. So we have...
We go first.
I want you to cut those. Yes. We have a green, a red, and a
they're tough.
White.
They're tough and sticky.
I looked up a YouTube video. Anytime I'm uncertain of like how to pronounce something, I want to make sure I really, believe it or not, try to pronounce names correctly.
When we can.
When I can. And so I looked up a YouTube video, and there was a really neat YouTube video where Mrs. Mekler had been on a news channel.
Like a morning news show.
Right. It probably in the Massachusetts area. Yeah. And they were talking about this business, Mrs. Mekler's Mercantile, and they were talking about how it's on the honor system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you do get places now and again that run on the honor system. Yeah. And what does that mean? That means there's nobody there manning that shop. They leave it there, and no one's in there taking your money or watching you, and you go in and you get what you want and leave the money and leave.
Yeah.
And that's how it runs. And there's not a lot of places like that. So I think it's really neat. They also have a traveling vehicle where they have like renovated the inside of it, and it's this huge like
caravan.
yeah, like
Mobile home.
yeah, and they have renovated that.
RV.
And it has a shop in there, and it's really neat. And you go, it's like a bookmobile.
Yeah.
You go in the back and you
Where they go to
shop,
events and stuff
and then
and
you
stuff.
leave out the front, or vice versa. But you shop and then you walk through and then you leave. Yeah, so really cool. Okay, so let's try the white one.
Okay.
The white gummy. I love the flavor.
A little tough, but not like rubber tire tough. It's almost like a pineapple flavor. It's nice. I don't know what it is, but it's good.
It heats up with the temperature of your mouth.
Yeah, so it softens up.
You know, I couldn't tell you exactly what that. I'm
Kind of
sure.
reminds me of pineapple.
I'm
but
sure we're supposed to know what that flavor is. To me, it's really nice and sweet, but I couldn't tell you exactly what it was. Okay, the red one. That's cherry.
I tell you what it is, the inside's fairly soft, but the outside's really kind of tough. It was definitely cherry.
Definitely cherry. It's a lifesaver cherry. Both of these have had a great flavor, but they're just hard to chew. It's a lot to chew.
Yeah, that's only half.
Yeah, I can't imagine eating a whole one. That is apple.
Not bad.
And it's almost like a sour apple.
Yeah, those are good. I don't mind them. If you like a tougher gummy that's a little more to chew, then I think you'll like them.
If you're a fan of Haribo, you would be a fan of those.
Yeah,
Those
Haribo
are
are even
tougher.
Haribo are even tougher, but these are right there with them.
But they all have a really nice flavor.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't do the green apple again.
No,
Just
I like the
because
white one the best.
the white one is the best. The snowman's the best, but I do like that cherry one.
You want to try these little balls? I don't know what they are.
Sure. Yeah, there's some little balls in there.
We'll do it right.
It says peppermint bark shortbread bites. Could these be a peppermint bark? No.
The reds are like a caramel. Is that what you got too?
They're little balls of caramel.
Nice flavor. Vanilla, very vanilla. Do you think it's I don't know.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, vanilla caramel.
But they're really easy to chew. They have a nice sweet flavor, and it's a good size.
Yeah, oh yeah, the perfect size. Do you want a pretzel?
Yeah, let's do a pretzel. These are just look like white chocolate covered pretzels. So basic, but so good.
Yeah, you don't have to be fancy to be good.
No.
It's got those little crunchy nonpareils on there, the little snow cap kind of white little balls on them. Those are good.
Yeah, those are so easy to make, but the flavor, you get the crunch from the pretzel, the salt, and then that white chocolate, and it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. Nothing wrong with that. And now I'm still getting a little bit of salt, which I love. Okay, this is the topping.
And these are cookies.
Yeah, that looks like, yeah,
Is that what you want to eat?
yeah, that's fine. This is the, where did I read that? Milk chocolate topping.
No, there's plenty of chocolate on there.
Her toffee's good.
That's a good topping.
Wow.
It's not like really, really hard. And, make your teeth hurt kind of hard. They're really I mean, they're crunchy, but they're not like brick hard or glassy or anything like that. They're really nice.
Well, so far that would be my go-to.
And the salt. Lots of salt.
Yes, it's but I like it better.
It's the same thing.
Like almond roca, I love almond roca. This actually has a better texture.
Yeah,
I have done a made toffee at home, and this is what it's like. It's like making homemade. It's like homemade, very, very fresh, very salty though, but it's sweet, intensely sweet. And the texture, it's just absolutely incredible.
It's really, really nice. The other one was the same thing. I just want to make sure.
So now we have.
I haven't cut that yet. But
okay, these look like
just Oreos.
Oreos covered in milk chocolate. I really like her chocolate. I'm gonna try dark chocolate.
It was nice. You get a little bit. You get the Oreo flavor coming through, but it's not like bitter or anything like that.
And it might not be Oreo brand, but you can't tell.
With a lot of chocolate on the outside. Okay. I mean,
those are delicious. Now, Oreo does a white chocolate, a fudge coated. Why don't they do? Why do you think they don't do milk and dark?
I don't know.
Because people would buy them. Oh my goodness, this looks like one of those Scotch mellows.
Yeah, it's caramel and it looks like marshmallow and a really thick layer of
and
chocolate.
that's what you call a Scotch mellow. But it doesn't say that on here.
Yeah, let me see if I can cut it in half.
Ooh, yum.
Good.
Yeah, I really like her chocolate, and the milk and dark chocolate are both sweet. The dark chocolate, there's no bitterness to it or anything like that, but it's you can tell it's nice quality.
Oh yeah, that's nice too. That'd be like buying a candy bar. I love the caramel is so soft. It's really, really nice. I'm assuming we'll get some more caramel of that caramel in these little.
That is incredible. I love
chocolates.
That is probably the best Scotch mellow that I've had.
Yeah, usually the caramel's tougher.
Well, for me, usually it fails at the marshmallow.
Yeah.
The marshmallow can be sticky or chewy that's not. That's really nice. Okay, so now we have the caramels. The first one, it should be the dulce de leches. Yes. Ooh.
It's just caramel. That's got really strong vanilla flavor.
Yes, it does.
So I'm wondering if that's not that vanilla. No, that was a truffle though. No, that's a strong vanilla.
Courtney said there's supposed to be 3 vanilla caramels in here.
I bet you that's vanilla.
That really does taste like it would be the vanilla caramel.
I bet you that's a vanilla caramel. Because that's really strong vanilla.
Do the sea salt. Yeah, it almost ends on a kind of a maple flavor.
Dog should It's the same caramel that was in that candy bar thing.
I should have asked you what your favorite thing in there was.
Oh, that candy bar thing, for sure. No, you know what? I'm going to say the toffees.
I think the toffee. Yeah, for me, in the Rudolph box, my favorite thing in there was the toffee.
Mine too. Then the marshmallow thing would be second, for sure. Those two.
Yeah.
The other things were good. They just were more
very
basic.
good. Finally. I was waiting. It's like, I know I got a lot of salt.
Oh, I got salt the whole time.
And now it's really like I was like, where are those chunky pieces?
Oh,
now
no.
I'm getting the chunky pieces.
I was getting them all along.
That is so intensely sweet.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
This is like, This is like if you were to go in a chocolate store quality. And honestly, I wouldn't have expected this kind of quality from...
Well, I'll say it. It reminds me a lot of C's chocolate.
That kind of quality.
It's that kind of quality. And I don't know what the prices are like, but it's very, very good.
Yes, because there is a local, very well-known candy chocolate store.
None of them are this good.
In our area, yes, none of them are this good.
No.
These are all better than what we have in our area. Yeah, you're right. Okay, this...
it looks like a darker chocolate, but I don't know what it is.
Okay.
It's also a caramel.
It was supposed to be vanilla, but maybe this is the dulce de leches. You probably could have got that in another half.
Fourth, yeah. It's very, very good. Don't get me wrong. It's just thick caramel.
It's not hard.
No, but it's thick when you're chewing it. It's like it's something to chew. You know, it's not runny but it's not tough either.
And these are very impressive.
That's just like a caramel and dark chocolate.
Just because of what we saw on the news, you would think that this was a lady making these in her kitchen or something. I mean, I don't know. She might have some professional out, but for them to be this good and this like professional looking and tasting and everything, that's quite a feat. That to me tastes just like a regular...
Yeah, caramel and dark chocolate.
Yes, delicious though. But I'm saying, so that's why I'm saying I do think you're right about the first one being vanilla.
No, it has to be.
Because it tasted like vanilla. This one did not. This one just tasted like caramel, which is delicious.
Yeah, which was very good.
Okay, then we have a white chocolate truffle.
I'm assuming it's this one with like, it looks like a peppermint on it or something.
With the white chocolate.
Yeah. But I mean, it looks like a peppermint.
Well... Nothing on here says...
Okay, I'm just going to...
There's a white chocolate truffle and a butter pecan truffle. Oh, well, I can just bite the other one if you...
Okay. Which one though? There's a really thick, like, chocolate shell inside of the white chocolate, so I couldn't really cut through it. I think I was fair. I'll give you my half.
Oh, you gave me a one.
Nice creamy center. This is not what I would consider a traditional truffle like you would get from, what's those other balls? Lindt. It's not that kind of truffle.
No.
It's more like a chocolate ball with cream.
Well, it's because you don't get as much of that truffle texture.
Yeah, because truffle is almost very thick, like melty chocolate.
I really do taste that dark chocolate.
Yeah, it's very good. Don't get me wrong. It's just not quite truffle texture.
There's white chocolate on the outside that you saw. But then when you taste it, it has dark chocolate on the inside. It's very nice. It's just that it's different. It's not as, you don't get that whipped up texture. And if you're wondering why are we only eating half of these, it's because we have a whole other jar to try.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's very, very rich. I didn't see people on the news eating this much, put it that way.
No, they ate like one piece and it's up. It's nice too. This is nice chocolate. I make room, sorry.
But that was dark.
It was darker, but
it says it's butter pecan.
But it's not bitter. I don't get butter. I don't get the pecan.
I don't get butter pecan, but
it's still very good. I
just think it's a very deep, rich, dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, now, so what was your favorite of those?
It's kind of tied between the vanilla and just the salt.
I love the sea salt. Yeah, I like the sea salt.
But I really, really like the vanilla too.
Okay, I love these things.
You want
oh my gosh.
Bowl or something? A plate? Let me get you a plate.
Okay. Yes.
And I can still cut them over here if you need it. It looks like chocolate covered almonds.
I tell you what, you get a lot in here.
There's a big Twinkie, I think. It's what we think it is, at least, because they mentioned that in that radio show that they do Twinkies. Yeah.
Oh, there's even cookies down here.
Yeah.
I didn't see those. Wow. Well, we've already tried these. we've already tried the chocolate covered Oreos, the milk chocolate. It's the same thing, so we won't try those again.
You can put it back in the jar or whatever.
Okay. And then these, okay, so let me tell you. We have chocolate covered almonds and cashews.
I thought I saw almonds.
And cashews, yeah. Yeah, look, there's some right there. Then we have chocolate covered cream filled sponge cake.
That's
I think
Twinkie.
that's the Twinkie. Chocolate covered sandwich cookies, which we just saw. Chocolate covered pretzels, nonpareils, and vanilla caramels.
Vanilla caramels.
Yeah, right here. There's a bunch of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just had one.
So this,
that was the.
This is probably.
But that looks different than those.
No, that's the first one we had.
No, that's the first one we had.
Are
that
you
was
sure?
that darker chocolate one. Yeah.
Oh, well,
It looks different.
Well, we'll try.
I got one of everything.
Well, I'm gonna have a nonpareil first because I love these things. When I was a little kid, my first movie theater food was snow caps.
Oh yeah.
But they're a lot smaller. But I love them. Love them. Would eat the whole box.
Those are good. They're dark chocolate though. That's my only complaint is their dark chocolate. Yeah, I wish they'd been a mix of dark and white. I mean, milk. Because I would rather have it sweeter.
They're in Cohasset, Massachusetts, and I probably said that completely wrong. That is nice, and it is in dark chocolate.
Very dark.
It would be nice if it was in milk chocolate too, and they might do them in milk chocolate. You might be able to get a dark chocolate jar or a milk chocolate jar.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, now we can have. They have the chocolate covered cashew. These are all dark.
That's nice because the flavor of the cashew still comes through.
And now the almond. You can tell me which one you like better.
I mean, they taste like what they are.
The almond is crunchier.
Yeah, I actually like the taste of the cashew a lot.
I like the cashew.
It's
I love the
almost,
almond.
It's a little saltier too. The cashew is.
I love the cashew the best, but I would.
But
The almonds are absolutely delicious. Okay.
Go ahead. What do
So
you
now,
want, the pretzel?
yeah, the pretzel.
Which one do you want?
We have a milk.
Do you want to hold it? Give me half. We'll share as what we can because it is a lot.
It is a lot, yeah. And the reason we mention that is because somebody always asks. But usually those people have never eaten a whole box of chocolate before.
It's hard to eat a whole lot.
It's hard to eat a whole box of chocolate, even though I love it.
You would think it would just be, oh, just eating chocolate. It's so rich and sweet that
Well, there's so many.
you hit a wall at some point in time. You're like, ugh.
There's so many competitive eaters out there, but those
They
competitive.
make it look easy.
They do make it look easy. They do, but rarely do you see them do sweet stuff. It's usually
Unless it's ice cream.
Usually, although I have seen donuts and cookies and stuff like that, but usually it's not like chocolates like this.
Right. That white chocolate was really, really
It was
good.
awesome.
Yeah, I wish they had more white chocolate.
Yeah, well,
No, I mean just in general.
just in general, like coat these in white
Uh-huh.
chocolate. Yeah, we love white chocolate.
I do like
And
white chocolate.
So there's never enough white chocolate for us. Between the two pretzels, they're both good, but the white wins.
There's that caramel.
And this is the caramel.
I cut it in fourths. Cut it in half again.
Now see?
That was the same thing as this. I think that was the same thing as this chocolate.
Yeah, it's just a caramel.
Yeah, it's just a caramel.
I mean, it's good. I'm saying just a caramel.
But it's not like vanilla or sea salt.
No, but it's a chocolate covered caramel. It's delicious. Okay, now
we saved the Twinkie for last.
We did. And now we'll be able to tell if it is a Twinkie. Yes, it's a Twinkie for sure. And Twinkie came out with chocolate covered ones.
Yeah, not like this though. Not
Oh
like
no,
this
they're not
thick.
going to be like this.
They're snack cake chocolate, which is
Yeah, it's not
the
going to be
same.
like this for sure. But at one time, I know you could get a chocolate covered one. Because those were the only ones I liked, really.
I'm thinking of deep fried Twinkies. That's what I mean. It's a fair food.
Mm-hmm.
Not chocolate covered, but deep fried.
Mm-hmm.
They batter them and deep fry them like a
If
corn dog.
if anything will make you like a Twinkie, it's that.
It's good.
I mean,
It's-
really.
I still don't love it. I don't love Twinkies, but
You still taste the Twinkie.
it's not as like Twinkies tend to be a little rubbery and chewy. This is not like that. Once it's been in the chocolate, it's softened up a little bit. I guess.
But you do taste the actual cake.
Yeah, it actually tastes.
It
like
comes
it.
through.
Yeah.
Yes. Honestly, her chocolate is too good to go on that Twinkie.
I know.
It's
Bringing the chocolate down.
Yeah, you're bringing your chocolate down.
The chocolate is really good.
Yeah, this is absolutely delicious, and I think it's wonderful
Mm-hmm. It's
that
very good. The caramel are really good too.
well, first of all, this is a small business, and I think it's awesome that Courtney W is supporting this small business in Massachusetts. I think it's awesome that they travel around, that the
I'd
whole
say they go to fairs and events.
the whole
and stuff like that.
family's involved, that I think she called it the Sugar Shack or something, or that's what it used to be called or something, that they work on the honor system and
At least that one did when,
Yeah,
this article came out.
yeah, when
the
you
news
know,
report.
I don't know how long ago this news report was.
I don't even know if you could order this online and get it shipped to you or anything.
Well, let's see. Does it have
It
a
doesn't
website?
really have a website.
It
It has a
does.
Facebook. Oh, it does. Okay.
It does. Mrs. Mekler's Mercantile.com.
Oh, okay.
That is their website. And they even have an Instagram, Mrs. Mekler's Mercantile. So you could go to their Instagram and look at that. I don't know anything if they'll ship it to you or not, or if you have to be in the Massachusetts area, or you might be able to see their website. Like if Kevin's right and they do travel, let's say to fairs, you might be like,
Schedule or
oh,
something.
she's coming to my town next week. You know, you never know. But I can tell you, we can both tell you, this is very, very excellent quality. This is like better than a lot of the candy stores we've been in quality.
Oh yeah. And if I were to get anything, I probably, me personally, I probably wouldn't get the jar because there's a lot of these nonpareils and they're all dark chocolate, and I don't love the dark chocolate as much, so I probably wouldn't eat any of those. The rest of it's really good, but I don't like the dark chocolate pareils, and there's a lot of them.
My favorite thing we had
Is the
today, was
Oh.
the toffee.
Yeah, but that was in the caramel box.
The toffee was in the Rudolph
Oh, well then I'm
box.
wrong. I would have get the Rudolph box.
Yeah,
because the
the-
toffees and
The toffee was in.
and that candy bar.
Yeah, milk chocolate toffee, that was only in that Rudolph's
And
box.
so was this marshmallow thing.
Yeah,
we
so
also-
I would personally pick the Rudolph's
too.
Reserve because I want the
or whatever it's called when it's not Christmas.
And I do like the idea that you get do get the little caramels and
Yeah, these little balls
the
are
little
nice, too.
balls, and they're so easy to eat.
Yeah.
And I like it that you got those gummies because if we hadn't have been doing the video, you could suck on them.
Yeah, let them warm up a bit. And
Yeah.
soften.
So
Good-
thank you
good brand.
very much to Courtney W for sending these to us and for the gift card. We greatly appreciate that because it really helps the channel. And then we always have an ongoing list of things we're looking for, and that way we can go and we can look for those things at the store. So if anyone else has ever tried Mrs. Mekler's Mercantile, or if you've tried them or know about them or anything, you can let us know what you thought. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.